Off this evening, are you, Edward?
Yes, yes. You don't think perhaps Eden should go in my place? After all, he is Foreign Secretary. It does seem only right and proper.
Oh, certainly not. Oh, you'll enjoy it. Oh, it's a very bad idea. Antony's most antagonistic toward Hitler. Let me suggest we send Winston next.
Yes, of course. It was just a thought.
You actually discussed disarmament with Hitler?
Preliminary discussions, that's all. Entirely at his suggestion.
Oh, I cannot condone this.
I have to say he was most sympathetic.
Prime Minister, this is intolerable. I will not have other members of the Cabinet discussing disarmament as if it were agreed foreign policy. It isn't. While I have any say in the matter, it never will be.
Oh, come now, Antony. Nobody said it is our policy.
Of course not. I was merely explaining how cooperative the Nazis were.
You know well, Edward. A cooperation, not confrontation. That's what we're aiming for.
Prime Minister, I must beg to differ. Lord Halifax has not done well. He has clearly given Hitler the impression that we're all for disarmament.
Then he thinks much as I do, Antony.
But the German army is being trained for attack, not defense. Indeed, they are ready to move against Austria at any moment. We have new evidence that shows
We have no evidence. Now, Antony, I will not let you dragoon me. Edward's impressions of Hitler merely confirm my own. I shall therefore be recommending a substantial overall reduction in the defense budget. But, Prime Minister, it's already cut to the bone.
Aren't you ignoring the fact that Hitler has given his word?
His word. Of a man whose ambitions include not only world domination, but also the elimination of an entire race.
I think Hitler's domestic policy is his own business, not ours.
And Austria? Is that his business too? He certainly seems to think it is.
We can't encourage every small country to believe we're going to come charging to their rescue every time they have a problem. We really can't afford it.
And what about our pledge? To maintain equality in the air with Germany?
The pledge lasts forever. Besides, it's no longer necessary. We shall be working with Hitler, not against him. We shall sit down at a table with the Germans and run through their claims with a pencil. That's how we shall settle our differences. Of course, the Germans feel hostile towards us. We treated them badly after the war. But we can make amends. Return their colonies to them. Angola, for example.
But Angola belongs to Portugal. We have no right to snatch another country's colonies.
We have every right, because Germany will become the dominant economic force in Europe. It's her natural role, and we shall keep the empire. We can share Africa between us. We're going to create a new, exciting world.
One I shall have no part of. I find your whole policy of appeasement, as it is now constituted, completely unacceptable. How can we deal with honor with men like Hitler and Mussolini? Men who have shown again and again that they are entirely untrustworthy, concerned only for the ruthless extermination of all opposition. They don't care about us or anyone else. And all you'll achieve by these endless, undignified compromises and concessions is to bring this country to her knees, where she'll be forced to yield to the slightest pressure from these tin-pot tyrants.
Oh, come now, Antony. Why don't you go home? And, take an aspirin.
Why did Antony resign? Why did he let them drive him out?
He had no choice.
He's the last one left, the last man capable of standing firm against this long and dismal tide of surrender. But you know who they've appointed in his place? Halifax! That buffoon Edward Halifax.
You must rest.
How can I sleep when all I see is the destruction of our great race? I watched the morning light creep in through the window. With it I saw a vision of death.